सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. As we are discussing Sudama, Kuchela Upakhyanam, we saw how Kuchela left from his place upon the suggestion given by his wife, whom the folklore suggests could be Sushila, to Dwaraka to meet Krishna, his childhood friend. We saw that Sudama reached Dwaraka, which was a city of wonders, and was welcomed by Krishna in the Bhavanam of Shaibya. Some of you were surprised when I said Mitravinda. This is what Balabodhani commentators, some of them say. Some of the others state it could be Lakshmana. So some say it is Mitravinda, a few others suggest it is Lakshmana. But the large popular opinion, because it says Bhaishmi also in some of the versions, and most of the commentators in the Vaishnava Sampradaya believe it was the Bhavanam of Rukmini. So Shaibhya suggests it could be Lakshmana or Mitravinda, but the popular opinion is Rukmini. Now when Krishna was with Rukmini, that is when Sudama reached. He was given all forms of hospitality. What happened after that continues. Trapajusosmat pruthukam baladatha pragrihya mushtau sakridashite tvaya kritam nanviyateti sambhramat rama kilopetya karam rurodhate athatvaya pragrihya pruthukam. Then on snatching the beaten rice, which is poha, balat asmat trapajushaha, and forcibly from whom? Who was feeling very shy. See, Kuchela felt very shy because he was giving this beaten rice poha to Sakshat Krishna, who was enjoying all forms of opulence in Dwaraka. Balat asmat trapajushaha, from the one who was feeling shy, mushtau ashite sakrit, and of that he owned, that poha that he owned, he just took a fistful. Mushtau ashite sakrit, once, he just took it once. Rama, at that particular time, Rukmini came, upetya sambhramat, she held your hand for control. Rurodha kilate karam, she held your hand. Iti iyata nanu kritam. Bhas Bhagavan, enough. You're going to have a handful, that is more than enough. Rama wanted to hint at something. She wanted to tell something. We will know that later. For now, Bhagavan took away that beaten rice poha from Kuchela, who was very shy to give away with, and then he took one fistful of rice and consumed. Bhakteshu bhaktena samanitastvaya purim vasanneka nisham mahasukham bata paredyudravinam vinayayau vichitra rupastava khalvanugraha manitaha tvaya, honored by you. when you were honoring him, bhaktena bhakteshu, who was extremely fond of your devotees. So, extremely fond of devotees, when you honored by you, Vasan Purim Mahasukham, living in the city of Dwaraka very happily. Ekanishamsa Yayau Aparedyuhu. For one night, he went back the next day. So he enjoyed all the opulence. He did not ask for anything. Krishna didn't say, okay, you've come for a purpose, I will give you that. Nothing. The poha was given, Krishna took, Rukmini came and controlled. She said one handful is enough. So Krishna consumed. That night he stayed. The next day, Ekanisham saha yayau aparedyuhu. He went the next day, Vina Dravinam Bata, without asking for any riches. He did not open his mouth and say, give me this, give me that, without asking for any riches. Bata, what a pity. This man came for a purpose. He didn't even ask that, Tava anugrahaha vichitra rupaha kalu. Your grace, hey Krishna, can come in diverse forms. Who is to understand? So there is a line in the colloquial Tamil. Enna enna seidai vengulale, enna enna seidai vengulale. Vengulale, the one who holds the flute, hey Krishna, whatever activities you do, whatever leela cheshtitam you do, that is beyond our realm of understanding. Tava anugrahaha vichitra rupaha kalu. It comes in diverse forms. Yadi hyaha chishya madasya dachuto vadami bharyam kimiti vrajannasau twadukti leela smita magnadhihi punaha kramada pashyan mani dipramalayam. Yadi aham ayachishyam. Now he thinks to himself, only if I had asked, now Kuchela thinks, if only I had asked, Achyutaha adasyatihi. Achyuta, who never ever betrays his devotees, who never ever abandons his devotees, would have surely given me. Achyutaha adasyatihi, would have surely given. Kim vadami bharyamiti. What shall I tell my wife? Now, if I had asked, Krishna would have given. Now, me not asking, Krishna not giving is not the question. What will I tell my wife? My wife is the one who sent me here. Kim vadami bharyamiti. What will I tell my wife? Thus thinking, Twadukti Leela Smita Magnadhihi, with a mind that was completely absorbed in your talk and playful smile. Twadukti Leela Smita Magnadhihi Asau Punaha Kramat Vrajan. That Kuchela gradually started walking on. Apashyat Alayam Manidipram. He saw a beautiful mansion whose walls were studded with different stones. Apashyat Alayam Manidipram. It was studded with various diamonds. Whose house could it be? Probably Kuchela. Sudama has never seen this house in his vicinity, but there suddenly appears a beautiful house with such beautiful gems all around. Whose house could it be? He wondered. Kimmarga vibramsha iti brahman kshanam griham pravishtaha sa dadarsha vallabham sakhi paritam manihema bhushitam bubodhachat Tvatkaruna mahadbhutam Brahman kshanam iti. Brahman kshaman iti. Wondering for a moment. Kim marga vibramshaha. Oh, have I lost my way? I thought this is the way to my house. Have I lost my way? Kim marga vibramshaha pravishtaha griham dadarsha. Entering that house, he, that Kuchela, saw Vallabham Mani Hema Bhushitam. He saw his wife adorned with gems and gold ornaments. She was beautifully decked. Sakhi Paritam Bubodhacha, surrounded by female attendants. He also realized when there were female attendants, he realized Tvat Karuna Mahadbhutam. This must have surely been as a result of Krishna's grace. Such a beautiful house that I've never ever seen. This wife of mine who's so beautifully decked, surrounded by attendants. This is what I internally wanted. I wanted a house for all of us. I wanted my wife to be well adorned. I wanted attendants to help her do the household work. All of this is attained. Tvatkaruna Mahadbhutam. All this Bhattatri, through the words of Kuchela realizes that this is all because of the compassion of Sakshat Shriyapati Krishna. सरत्नशालासु वसन्नपि स्वयं समुन्नमद्भक्तिभरोमृतं ययौ त्वमेव मापूरितभक्तवाञ्छितो मरुत्पुराधीश हरस्व मे गदान् वसन् अपि रत्नशालासु. Although having lived in such a beautiful gem-studded mansion, Saha, that friend of Krishna called Sudama or Kuchela, Samunna Madbhakti Bharaha Swayam. He did not get arrogant. His only worry was, if I get all this wealth, I'll become arrogant. He did not get arrogant at all. All this wealth kept only making him humble. Samunna Madbhakti Bharaha Swayam. He was full of devotion which was growing on his own. Yayau Amritam. Thereby he attained liberation. He Marutpuradhisha, O Lord of Guruvayur, Evam Apurita Bhaktavanchitaha, as the one who fulfills all the wishes of his devotees. Tvam Harasva Megadan. Why don't you come and remove all my distress? Pleads Bhattatri in this Dashakam. But something that is to be very noteworthy in this Dashakam is, he says, Mushti Kuchela Munaye. Swami Vedanta Deshika, who lived in the 13th, 14th century in Bharatadesham, was invited by his very good childhood friend called Vidyaranya, who later became a Shankaracharya, a Peethadipati. He said, now has begun the Vijayanagara Samrajyam Vedanta Deshika. You will be surprised when you join us. You will be able to lead a very, very comfortable life. To which Swami Vedanta Deshika wrote a beautiful 5-versed poem called as a Vairagya Panchakam, in which he says, Mushti Kuchela Munaye Dattesma Vitteshatam. I would rather live and die as a poor Kuchela who has his freedom to speak and express only to Paramatma, rather than being tied with the golden shackles given by the king, because I need to keep praising them. Chatu Rachana Dhanyanna Manyamahe. I have to do Chatu. I have to keep praising them unnecessarily. So Kuchela becomes the very comparison for all our acharyas to lead a very, very simple life that is filled with devotion. So Vedanta Deshika's incident in this life derives inspiration from Kuchela Upakhyana. There have been poets, including the very recent king of Thiruvananthapuram called Swati Thirunal, who has written a beautiful poem, Geyanatakam, which is called as Kuchela Upakhyana. So very many poets and very many literary figures have dwelt on this particular topic. What more? All that in the next episode.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादि दिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण. रामचन्द्रं भावयामि रघुकुल तिलकम् उपेन्द्रं रामचन्द्रं भावयामि. Namaskaram to all the Astikas of the United States of America. This is the third leg of my tour in 2025. I will be extremely delighted, very humbled and honored to be visiting very many cities during this tour. There are about 9 programs which are titled Katha Nrityam. It is a combination of me speaking and Vidushi Ramya Ramnarayan dancing to it. The theme is Ramachandram Bhavayami. So, it is of course going to be a treat to the ears and to the eyes. Katha Nrityam. This is going to be held in 9 locations on the 18th of July at Chinmaya Mission, Vrindavan, New Jersey. 19th of July at Rochester, New York State, and this is being organized by GC Vedic. Followed by the event in New Jersey again at Morganville, organized by Golden Elephant Events. 24th of July, we will be presenting at Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. So we will be presenting it at Milwaukee. Followed by 26th of July at St. Louis, at the Murugan Temple of St. Louis. Then on the 27th of July at the Hindu Society of Minnesota in Minneapolis. On the 1st of August at Sri Sharadamba Temple, South Center in Houston. And on the 2nd of August at the Hindu Temple of Florida in Tampa. And the 3rd of August at Sri Ashtalakshmi Krishnalayam in Orlando. Well, these are 9 programs of Katha Nrityam. Besides, I will also be rendering discourses in English, independent discourses on 4 different topics at the SVBF Sharadamba Temple, North Center in Detroit between the 28th and 31st of July, and 2 days of lectures at the Hindu Temple and Culture Center of Long Island in New York State on the 21st and 22nd of July. So please do visit the respective posters to know the exact location, the venue, and the timings. Namaskaram. See you all soon.